And I do have friends in the industry and I am in touch with them, but I don't think that, this whole idea of competition as such is something that I really think about all the time. Again, I think it's just the way I've been brought up. I think that if it's something beautiful, if it's something wonderful and magical and something that all human beings crave in their lives, I don't think you should hide something that's, beautiful. Love is amazing and everyone should find it. I think I'm very, I'm a Scorpio, so I think we're just in general very passionate people. And I love love, so yeah. I think a sense of humor for me is really important about life, about love, about the profession that we're a part of. It's very important. Otherwise things can go wrong. Anyone who's too vain, I can't. I just can't.
There are several newcomers in the industry today, but Sutaria is visibly and starkly different from everybody. Her choices are different. Her lifestyle is very different. Although she has made me wait for so many months to do an interview, despite being somebody who I am always in touch with, we finally have cornered Tara for a chat only on Pink Villain. See, I've complained.
Thank you. Nayan, stop complaining about me. I've been dying to do this for as long as you have, and you know that.
Student of the Year was a big break. Marjaba worked really well. So your first two films really worked well and positioned you in a certain way in the industry, especially for a person who didn't have filmy backing to come and make that position. It can be a little difficult to see at times. Are you happy with the kind of response that you have been getting and also the position that you are in today?
It's something I never thought about before I did Student of the Year. I know that sounds like it's probably not true, but I think, the whole journey of Student, I was actually focusing on what we were doing and we had such a ball doing it. I never actually thought about what would happen after the film released. And even with Marjaba, I'm in it for the ride and it was such a great one at that. I had such a ball and I actually was so surprised for some reason by the response that all of us got for both films. I was so excited for Student, just like any newcomer would be with their first film. And I was so touched and I'm still so grateful and I always will be for the response that film got. And even, when we were promoting the film, the kind of love that we got despite the fact that people hadn't seen us on screen, that sort of thing doesn't really happen all the time. So even in retrospect, I feel so blessed that even happened. And after Marjaba, I think people saw, at least from the response that I saw and that I got, I saw such sweet and unusual feedback on that film and about my character as well. I'm really glad I did it. It was not the quintessential, sort of character that one would choose as their second film, but I'm so grateful that I got that opportunity. And just blessed for that response.
You have a life of your own, which is very different from the otherwise filmy life. And I'm not meaning only star kids, any kind of actors. Do you sometimes feel that you miss out on that? Or do you sometimes feel that it's good to be different?
So I think it just comes back to the way I was raised, I suppose. It's just, I like to be who I am and I don't want to change that for anything. I do think that it's great to be in the loop all the time and know the gossip and it's fun and we're young and that's what everyone likes to do. And I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything. I really enjoy the position that I'm in and I'm very happy, doing my work and I do have friends in the industry and I am in touch with them, but I don't think that, this whole idea of competition as such is something that I really think about all the time. It's, I like to focus on the work part of it. I think that's the most important, especially now when, people keep saying content is king and it's what you do in the film that matters and how you carry it. So I'd rather focus on that than focus on what's happening with the actors behind the scenes because, that all that is transient. It's going to go at some point.
At that same time, when we talk about you being so different, I remember this conversation that we had where you said that, at filmy parties, you do feel a little left out or a little clueless at parties sometimes, which happens. And I remember you actually both said that to me during Marjaba.
Yes.
Does that happen even now?
There hasn't been a filmy party in 6 months. So
True.
No, but I'm in all seriousness. Um, no, I don't feel that anymore. I think I felt that because when we met for Marjava, I was straight out of my first film. And while everyone at Dharma and everyone that I knew during my first film, everyone was so warm and so amazing. I think, used to that because we had spent so much time together that, when you get out of that and you're meeting other people from, elsewhere and you don't know them, it can be a little scary if you're a bit of an introvert like I am. But I think, people are very welcoming. Honestly, they have been to me, and I'm again very grateful for that. I don't feel as scared anymore, but there definitely is a little bit of like hesitation when I enter a room and I don't know people. I'm like, oh my god, what will I say, and things like that. But it's much better now.
Tara, there are two films that you have signed on, and it's been announced. One is Tadap, which is also Ahan Shetty's debut, and
Yes.
then there is Do Villains, which is a big film with such a huge ensemble star cast. What do you love about those two films? Because both are in action space, romantic action space. So will we
Yeah.
see you doing action? And Tarap is a remake, and it's a very
Yeah.
complicated, complex character.
Yes. So what I'm most excited about in the RX 100 remake is just the fact that I don't think we've seen a girl's character like this in a Hindi movie in a long time, if ever. So I'm just excited that I get to play this role. It's something very different to what I ever thought I would do, and very different to what I've seen. So even as a reference, apart from, of course, the original film that was made, there was no real reference for me, which was exciting because I got to create something of my own with our amazing director, Milan sir. And I'm really excited to pair up with Ahan on this film. It's very, very special to the both of us, and I literally cannot wait for something to come out of the RX 100 remake.
And what about Do Villains?
With Villain, I'm again so differently excited. It's something that it's a recent addition to my films, and it's a film already. Ek Villain was such a loved film that I'm excited to be part of the sequel, and of course it's very different. It's so unexpected, the story. My role is something I've actually wanted to do since I was a little girl, and the fact that I get to play that in my fourth film, and I get to sing, I think that is the biggest highlight for me in the film. Again, I can't wait to share more about the film and about my singing.
You are a great singer. Do we, and a lot of fans want to know that, do we see you cut an album of your own, or you are going to sing a few in your next, like few songs in your next few films?
Yeah.
Or do we see you cutting an album as well?
Absolutely. If I didn't do that, that would not be fair, because that's something I actually promised myself even before I became an actress. I was like, music is something that is a part of my life that is as important to me as acting. It's something I actually did before I became an actress, so it's something that's really special to me, and I am definitely going to be coming out with some music very soon.
Also, recently, you actually opened up about dating Aadar, and the best thing is that Aadar is a very nice boy. Like, I've known him from his first film, and he's one of the sweetest people. Was there any afterthought that, what if when you talk about actors, they really don't want to talk about their relationship in the open, that gets scrutinized, that gets questioned a lot. Question as in, you will be asked so many questions. Even I am doing that, I know.
Yeah.
But did that thought ever come when you were actually opening up finally?
Well, I actually haven't really ever said anything to any, whether it's been a journalist or whether it's been any member of the media about it. I do believe that it's, if you are with someone, it is obviously private and it's very sacred. And also in our line of work, very few things are private or left to someone's imagination. So I understand why so many people, do tend to keep it to themselves and don't like to share it with people. Again, I think it's just the way I've been brought up. I think that if it's something beautiful, if it's something wonderful and magical, and something that all human beings crave in their lives, I don't think you should hide something that's beautiful. And yeah, that's my take on it. I have nothing to hide. But yeah, I understand why so many people keep it to themselves. I'm a really private person as well. I haven't really spoken about it ever, so people will think what they want to think. It's good.
How romantic are you in real life, like as a person? Did you always dream of having this dream man? Like, did you have such dreams?
I don't know if I had a dream man, but I think like most of my friends and my family apparently say that I'm I'm all about love. I'm all about talking about, I meet people, I'm like, so do you have a boyfriend? Do you have a girlfriend? Oh, don't worry, I know this one. I'll hook you up with this one. Then you all can just, get married. You all should just get married. I'm all about that sort of thing. I love to talk about it, and it's something I really am passionate about. I think love is amazing and everyone should find it. I think I'm very, I'm a Scorpio, so I think we're just in general very passionate people. And I love love, so yeah.
What is that one quality that you would love the person that you are in love with to have, and one quality that you cannot tolerate, that one which is a no, complete no?
One quality that I would really want, I think a sense of humor for me is really important about life, about love, about the profession that we're a part of. It's very important. Otherwise, things can go wrong. I think humility is so important. Again, especially in this profession. One thing I can't really handle is a heightened sense of vanity. Anyone who's too vain, I can't. I just can't.
Which is great, because you are not fake at all. That's what I said, that you are a starkly different person from the I love you because I know that you are one person who doesn't believe in fake air kisses, and that says a lot about you. But anything apart from this that keeps you busy, Tara? Like, is there another film that you are in talks for? From what I know, there's another big action film that you're in talks for. So, what is happening to that?
Hi, Ram.
Benefit,
listen, these Pink Villa sauces, I must say, they're just top notch. I'm very impressed. Nayan is getting information even before I'm getting information. Wow. No, I mean, I am reading some really cool stories, and let's see. I mean, it's early days in all of them. So, fingers crossed. I hope everything works out. For now, I do have the RX-100 remake and Villain, which I'm working on. Especially with Villain, I'm working on the music already with Mohit sir. So my days are going, spending so much time doing that. So it's exciting.
Yeah. But thank you for this lovely conversation.
Thank you, Nayan. Thank you.
It's always lovely talking to you, and I just hope that you don't take so many breaks.
Not taking.
महीने हम लोग को बात करनी चाहिए.
Of course, done.